Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Stunna. Welcome to another edition of Stunna's Thoughts. It is April 1st, 2012. Happy April Fools, suckers. But let's get started. I got a couple of things to talk about. I'm trying to make this short and sweet as quickly as I can. Bottom line is, let's see, it is almost 1:30. We are 5.5 hours away from WrestleMania 28 in Miami, Florida, which is about 200-something miles away. Believe me, if I had the money, if I had a ticket, I would go to WrestleMania, bro. I would go. But, you know, busy with doing my thing, of course, being a busy person that I am, doing my thing. But, of course, that's okay. That's okay. Either way, one of these days I am going to WrestleMania. One of these days I am going. That is a bucket list goal, to go to one day go to WrestleMania in the future. May not be next year, may not be the year after, but some later on down the road, I'm going to WrestleMania. But bottom line, let's get started. First of all, the two big matches that we're all looking forward to. Undertaker versus Triple H at Hell in a Cell. And as you can see, I'm wearing my DX shirt, represent. Two former members are going to be a part of that match. Triple H, special guest referee Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Hell in a Cell. As far as who I know, as far as who I'm pulling for, I don't care who wins, because I don't care if it's Taker who wins, I don't care if it's Triple H who wins. I don't care if this is going to be a screw job thanks to Shawn Michaels, but no doubt about it, this Hell in a Cell match is going to be awesome. And this basically marks the second Hell in a Cell match that you've ever seen at WrestleMania. But bottom line is, I don't care who wins. I don't care if it's Taker, I don't care if it's Triple H. It's going to be one hell of a match regardless who wins. It's plain simple. And then the match that I'm waiting for, that I'm really most looking forward to. John Cena versus The Rock. And of course I was watching the press conference on YouTube, that little thing that was going on. The Rock came out, talked his thing. John Cena came out, did his thing. CM Punk, Jericho, they all did their thing. Yeah, that's how it's all going. But bottom line is, it is almost 1:30. WrestleMania 28 is 5.5 hours away. And I don't care whether you're a wrestling fan or not, you can't miss this. Because I'll tell you one thing, WrestleMania is a lot more hype than the Super Bowl. Just saying. Alright, that's enough about the wrestling news. Now for the gaming news. Well, as you can see, it's clearly been April's joke. I actually went back and, you know, it's April Fool's. I've been seeing nothing but April Fool's pranks on Twitter and Facebook all night and all day so far. So yeah, I even went back on IGN.com and I posted the most legendary, the most well-known April Fool's joke of all time. You remember that Legend of Zelda movie trailer that we saw years ago? Well, guess what? I decided, just for the sake of this, just to celebrate this holiday, just to go back and look at the Legend of Zelda movie trailer. That had to be the most convincing trailer, but yet it's the best, well thought out April Fool's joke ever. And I mean, I went back to watch this trailer, and I'm like, this would actually make a good Zelda movie. It would, because it's done right. We have a Zelda, we have a Link, we have a Ganondorf, and it looks right. It looks just good. Better than the other live-action stuff that I've seen. Street Fighter, Tekken, yeah, Mortal Kombat. Well, actually, Mortal Kombat was actually decent. The first movie, anyway. Annihilation, that movie just seemed rushed. But whatever. One thing that's not going to change is video game-based movies are most likely going to suck. Live-action wise, anyway. If you're doing it in CG, it actually will be better. Let's see, what else is going on? Oh, Asura's Wrath. Capcom finally, well, it was a few days ago, but Capcom finally unveiled the DLC for Asura's Wrath. This past Tuesday, we got episode 11.5, which takes place between episode 11 and episode 12. I bought it, I downloaded it, I played it. You know, I basically got S ranked on it, so it was easy peasy. Next, this upcoming Tuesday will be, if I'm correct, I believe it's episode 15.5, where it takes place after Azura got done fighting Yasha, and before Yasha heads on to fight Zeus. But yeah, the DLC, and then near the end of the month, they're going to bring back the episodes. They're going to bring back the true ending of Asura's Wrath, because obviously the final episode that is in the current game right now, that was nothing but a cliffhanger. So the DLC will have episodes 19, 20, 21, 22. The true ending of Asura's Wrath, and I look forward to that. I look forward to it. And the other DLC, yes, it's confirmed. It's not an April Fool's joke, but yeah, Ryu from Street Fighter is going to be fighting Azura. And not only that, Akuma will be in there. And even Evil Ryu is going to be in the DLC. So Azura is going to be going one-on-one with Ryu, Akuma, and Evil Ryu. How awesome is that? And if you think about it, if you've seen the Street Fighter Cross Tekken ending of Ryu and Ken, it makes sense. Once the Pandora's box opened, Ryu basically got transported to the world of Azura's Wrath. So there you go. So now Ryu, who is clearly a human being, is fighting one-on-one with a demigod. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Let's see what else is going on. And speaking of Capcom, they also pulled a recent April Fool's joke. I just looked at it. Apparently, regarding Street Fighter Cross Tekken, they're going to go ahead and release all the DLC for free as of today. April Fool's joke. That is the most obvious April Fool's joke that Capcom has ever pulled, and it's a lame one. We're not going to fall for that shit. Capcom is good at trolling. We're not going to fall for their April Fool's joke. Sorry, Capcom. You've been pissing off fans for the past 3, 4, 5 years or so. You've been pissing off your fans, Mega Man fans in particular. You've been pissing off fighting game fans with all this DLC stuff you've been doing. Sorry to say, man, your trolling and your April Fool's jokes are not even gonna work. So yeah, fail on your part, Capcom, fail. But otherwise, more Capcom news. In case you haven't forgot, Devil May Cry HD Collection recently came out, which means you get to go back and play Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 in HD. Because how do I know? One of my friends, Jay for Gamers, check him out on YouTube, of course. He obviously just recently got Devil May Cry Collection. I was on PlayStation Network. I saw him playing it. He's doing his thing, playing Devil May Cry 3 because that's the best one of the series. You could argue with me on that. I don't care. Devil May Cry 3 was awesome. There's no denying the original Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 2 was decent. I actually tolerate playing Devil May Cry 2 despite how sucky that game is. And then, of course, there's Devil May Cry 4, which I enjoyed as well. And as far as the DMC reboot goes, I'm actually going to give that reboot a chance. Because, bottom line is, the DMC reboot has nothing to do with the storyline of the main series. This is a different Dante, a different story, a different universe. It is non-canon. So I'm happy about that. Whatever, it's a reboot. It's basically, we're going to do Dante in a whole different perspective. So, whatever. You want to fuck up Dante, be my guest, Capcom. Let's see, what else? Anything else? No, I believe that's it. Like, rate, comment, tell me your thoughts about WrestleMania, your WrestleMania predictions. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think will lose? What match are you really hyped for? And of course, talk also about regarding the April. I mean, hey, and while you're at it, you feel free to, if you pulled an April Fool's joke by now, please tell me to do what you've done, a prank or a joke, whatever. Whatever. Happy April Fools. I will see you next time on another edition of Power Stunna's Thoughts, whenever that's going to be. Power Stunna over and out. Watch WrestleMania, 7 p.m. Don't miss it. You can't miss it. And, and not to mention, keep on gaming. And also, remember, you mess with the power, you get stunned. And last but not least, respect the Wang. See you later, YouTubers. It's Stunna time.